Yeah.
Button. Who's got the button?
Yep, hit the button. Oh. Okay, sorry. We're back on. We're back on. All right, so...
I can't see this video either.
You back.
Are we all...
Oh, there he is.
I'm back.
Okay. I see everybody.
Oh. Yep, I got full screen.
Yep. Cool.
Oh.
Green across the board.
All right, so you managed to consecrate the ground down here, and Vlas, just a point of note, I think if you cast that spell again, it'll move the consecration.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair.
Yeah. But you definitely can move it. So, no weird timers or something like that. All right,
Nice.
see, you get up to the top. There is a cave opening right here. Up north, there's a big yellow tent. There are these sort of flags planted and scattered all about. And this halfling walks out to greet you.
That is the smallest dwarf I've ever seen.
Yep.
It's so small I still can't see. Oh, he's right there. He's peachy.
Is
Yeah.
that a human child?
Oh!
Player coin. That's great.
Ah, greetings! Greetings! I knew you would be here. I knew it. I knew the time was nearly right. Kazaget and I argued about this for ages, but you're here.
Are you Jeb?
I am Archcleric Jeb. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. You're the lion, are you not?
The pleasure's all yours. And we're not here to bandy words. We've lost a high dwarf getting here, and these dwarves remaining won't get high until we all get back to Ramthus.
Ah, yes. Poor Rasmuth. It's a shame what happened to him. He was a good
What do you say?
fellow.
Pack your bags. We're good.
Ah, yes. We are going. It's going to be quite a journey. And he walks up to Vlas, like straight past you. And he puts a hand on your shoulder, Vlas. And he says, I have been waiting so long to meet you. You are the next vessel. Samuna spoke of you to me. He says that you are a great follower. And that your faith is pure. And that is...
What?
Your god, right? Did I get the
Yep.
name right?
Yeah. What
Yep.
do you know of my god?
There are many. And he has spoken to me, and you shall be the next. And he puts his hand on your shoulder, and you feel sort of a strange warmth kind of pass over you. Do not worry about me. We all have our time.
What? No one's worried about you. We just met you.
Right? And, Vlas, go ahead and add to your character sheet. You have a new spell.
Oh.
And the spell is called Divine Resurrection.
Ooh.
Dang.
You can make a grace check to resurrect someone. Each time you do, you'll lose 2 points on your grace until it goes to 0.
Okay.
So the more you use it, the harder it will get to cast.
Got it. Yeah, but I think, like, as he's putting his hand on Vlas, like, his frills are out on the side of his lizard head, and he's looking towards Osric, like he has this look like, Osric. like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Just relax into it, Vlas. Relax into it.
Oh, that's so good.
Friend or food. All right, Jeb, if you're done casting spells, we've all taken a beating. Can we rest at least for a short time before we go back?
Yes.
Ah, there's that storm coming up the backside too.
Yes, you'll need to go to the top of the mountain there. You see that tent there? Kazaget is waiting for you, and he will fill you in on the rest.
Why don't you go first, and we'll keep you in view?
Well, I would, but this is my time. And he walks up to the edge of the cliff.
Hey, whoa.
And out of from the bottom side of the cliff. Sorry. Tokens.
Ozzy would be like, "What the what?"
I'm still what the what? Is he gonna leap to his little halfling death?
No.
I hope so. That's what I wish those hobbits did.
No,
He'll
but a
fall
figure
twice as
does.
far.
A figure jumps up from the back of the cliff
What?
What?
and
Friend.
stabs him through the heart.
What the what?
This just became extra NPC murdery.
Yeah, it did.
Kelsey returns to her core pillar.
Yeah. And there's a sigh. There's a sigh from Jed. He looks over his shoulder back at you, Vlas, again, and he says, "You'll make a fine vessel." And his body sort of tumbles off the side of
He
the
said
cliff.
creepily.
Murderer! Can we take a shot at this guy or what?
Yeah,
Oh, all the arrows.
all the arrows. And you see a tall man, dressed in like a shadowy cloak. He's got these blades that are sort of shimmering black. And yep, that's it.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Bulgar, it's your turn.
Oh crap.
Mine. Hey,
Just when you thought it was safe. Tie in.
Right?
that cloak
Man.
looks awful dangerous. Don't get near it.
I know, like,
Yeah.
the meta in me is like, don't charge him, don't charge him, the cloak is gonna slice you up. But the vulgar in me is like, oh, you wee bastard, cut down that tiny little man.
Yeah, his eyes are like black orbs. They're just completely
Oh,
blacked
man.
over. And he sort of hisses at you. Out of my way. I've been hunting the wizard for years.
And now you'll be hunted for seconds.
Right?
Take
Well,
him
he-
down, Bulgar.
I hate to be blunt, but hammer time.
It's hammer time.
Yeah, Bulgar's swinging in.
Okay.
Nice little battle cry
Yes.
of sorts.
Of sorts.
14.
Nice.
So that's only just regular hammer hit. Not enough for lightning, but that's 7.
7? Okay.
Yes, I'll take 7. All right, yeah. Just wailing at him.
Nice.
I guess up at him.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you hit him for 7. And as you do, this black cloak that's on him whips out, slicing at you. And
You murdered bastard!
Alex, was it weapon damage or a D4?
Yeah, I think it was weapon damage.
D6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so you're sliced for 3.
Oh, I knew it was coming. And I did it anyway.
We have to.
Right?
I mean, what would we be worth if we didn't?
Yep, and you probably only have this round. He is like a ninja.
Well, another one of Randy's cronies.
Randy's cronies.
I will hew him from collar to hip.
All right.
Yes.
Ah, that's a great hit.
Now that's a hewing.
6 damage.
Okay.
Raptor time.
Hmm.
Raptor
Almost.
time.
Does he cut me too? Or does he only cut one foe per round?
Oh, it's like everybody that hits
No, everyone that hits him.
Yeah, it says attackers take weapon damage.
2.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I got 1 HP.
Yeah, you take 2.
Oh,
So, yeah, this the cloak, Osric, it like whips out and slices you right across the neck.
shit.
That's a scratch.
All right.
And he's like dancing, as you're hitting him, right? Like he's like whipping around. His cloak is just
Oh,
crazy.
that makes it even worse.
Yeah. All right. Jason, I think Vlas is like, as Vlas kind of whips around and sees this drama unfold, I think he's like, particularly after seeing Jeb, like you just anointed him or something, tumbled to his death. I mean, we traveled all this way to find Jeb, and like he's dead in like 2 minutes of meeting him. So I think Vlas is like, I have questions for this one. And he's going to raise his hand and try to immobilize this shadowy figure.
all right.
Oh man.
Oh, just got it. 12.
Yeah. So you like lift him up in the air, and there's this moment of confusion from this man. His eyes black as orbs as he looks around as he's being lifted into the air, and he curses at you. Another wizard for me to kill. Excellent.
Yeah, 2 rounds. Flash is like, why did you murder that man? Why did you do this?
Because he has disobeyed the Lord. He dared to use magic. The filth.
Okay. So he's restrained right there. Vlas is like holding him there. Or, well, I guess the air is. It's hardened around him.
Yep. Cool.
Dope.
All right, Tark.
All right. Tark is gonna leap Julieta. He's gonna say, "There's only room for 1 assassin on this mountain."
Oh my god, it's
Every
Antonio Banderas and Sylvester Stallone.
He's gonna jump past and try to slash him where he's hanging in the air. Oh, he doesn't hit though.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah. So even with him being immobilized, the flick of the cloak like clips out and slices you for 5.
Ah, he is good. It's the Inigo, the artist speech.
Hmm.
I don't. How can I kill another artist?
So good.
That's it for Tark.
So Garvin is kind of sickened that he just killed that nice but somewhat creepy halfling,
Right.
and now I mean the biggest thing to him is that Osric was just injured, so he's immediately going to fire an arrow. He's stationary, so I'm gonna pin that cloak right to his body, see if it'll freaking flap around anymore after that.
Sweet. Oh. Oh, that's your first low roll, man. You've been killing it.
Hero coin.
Oh,
Yeah.
there
You
you go.
gave me another one.
Oh!
Suck it, Rin.
Go back in the other campaign where you belong.
We're over
Holy
you,
shit.
Ren. You're dead to us.
Yeah,
All right,
weakling.
Scout, deadliest class ever.
With those dice, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah.
There it is. 14 damage.
Team.
Oh, that's hardcore. Yeah, he's looking pretty
Dead?
ragged. Yeah. So as you hit him, like his cloak flutters around, but there's nothing for it to hit. Yeah, he's not quite dead though, but he's pretty close.
And could I, instead of moving, could I just kind of make a scout roll to kind of like that would have killed any one of us? So like, what is this man? What is he really? Like, I just want to like. There's something weird about him.
Yeah, go for it.
And the music changed. This is fucking haunted.
Oh man, I forgot to hit the play button on my music. Where are we at? Where are you guys at?
113.
Okay.
4 dice rolled. More.
There you go.
I'm
113.
sorry. All right. That's it for me.
Okay. All right, so you hit the 13 mark. So you notice as you look closer and closer at this guy that he appears on the outside to be a human, right? He's tall. He has all the features of a human. You can kind of see through the cloak that's over his head, and you start to notice that there are these kind of sticking out of his body in little places here and there. There are these weird crystal shards sort of growing out of him.
He took our body. He took our bodies and resurrected us.
Yeah. And so on his turn, he's still struggling to get out of there, but he's frozen in the grip of the air casket. I think he kind of looks and he takes a pause to look at you, Osric, and he says, "Your uncle would deal with you in time. You will regret this insolence towards the Horned Lord. Rodzi is the true king of these lands, and soon he shall bring down the Trinity upon you all to cleanse this world." Yeah, anyway, Bulgar, your turn.
Oh, man, this music is haunted. That was dope. Yeah, sorry.
Yep. He says that to the corpse, and Osric is bleeding out, right? But he's not dead quite yet.
I'm not down. I got 1 HP.
Oh, you're at 1 HP. Okay, cool. I thought you were out.
Yeah, I thought you were done for.
Okay, cool. It brought you to 1 HP. I get it.
Yeah, it brought me to.
Sweet. All right, Bulgar.
Yeah, Bulgar's swinging in again with his hammer.
Yeah. Damn the cloak.
Yeah, damn the cloak. It potentially could drop me, but I'm swinging anyway. You dare talk to my brother like that? Ah! I'll have you, Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes.
Good one, Bulgar.
He was dancing. Hey, there it is.
Yeah. And I think being immobilized too, it would be pretty easy to hit him.
Oh, okay.
That was double funny because I can't move.
And the ice twinkles when it falls down in shards.
Yeah, I got that part too.
Yeah, I just made that up. I didn't actually mean that at first. But I'm thinking. I'm always thinking.
Nice.
Yeah, I only hit for 3.
Yep, that's a hit. Okay.
Having a conversation was beating the crap out of a guy stuck in the ice.
Yeah.
That's just...
Yeah, he takes your hit and he laughs at you. Is that all you have? I've been hunting wizards for years.
Oh, I got another fast one coming right behind it.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
So is his cape immobilized?
No, his cape is not immobilized. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, great.
He gets a whipping on me.
Yep.
Woo! I'm
3.
still standing.
Well, it's gonna drop me, but I don't care. Keep your fork tongue behind your fork teeth.
Oh, it's a good one.
Thank you.
All this
Come on.
talk of forks makes me hungry.
There it is. I also have the Slayer tag, so I do ultimate against foes I've already injured.
Nice.
Hell yes.
So we've got 9 plus 20 fucking damage, baby.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
you know what? The cloak
Damn.
doesn't get you because you just delivered the killing blow. So what does that look like?
That's just a clean beheading.
Yeah.
I don't try not to make a show of all of it. Just I don't want him to talk anymore.
Yeah, you slice his head off, and his body begins to radiate, and it sort of like bursts into flames. His cloak and everything just sort of catches on fire. This is just being held there in the air.
Dark magic. Ah.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry, Alex, your character just died the true death.
That's the way it needed to happen.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Ren the Farrier is no more.
Yep. So Vlas is up here and puts his hand on Osric's shoulder to kind of steady him, with his wounds, and I'm going to see if I can impart some healing energy into him here.
Yeah, I'm like dropped to one knee after that.
Good, just got it. 12 and minimum, but heal 3. Vlas knit some of your wounds closed.
Thank you, my lizardy friend.
Welcome.
Now let's finish what we started.
Okay, sweet. Osric, you're back up. Tark?
So did you say the body just burned up completely?
It's not burned up completely. It's floating in there like a giant human torch. It's burning.
Oh.
It's burning
So
at a normal rate, but it's definitely burning. All the equipment on him is destroyed in meta terms.
He's gonna stare at it and... So, this one knew Pete. I wonder what he meant. And then he's gonna put his sword away and kind of stalk off and be like, I'm the better assassin. Yes.
We must be on the right track. He's sending his high-ranking noobs against us.
Positive self-talk. But yeah, I guess Tark's gonna ride Julieta up here and try to maybe peek inside that cave.
Cool. Yeah, we're kind of in a wishy-washy state here. I don't have any enemies on the board, so I think you reach the cave, and it's almost like a temple has been carved out into this mountain peak. There is an altar ahead, and it looks like there is this big sort of glyph drawn on the center floor. And, yeah.
Say, Lass, there is a strange glyph on the floor.
Yeah. And it's a very simple altar. It's not gilded in gold, but it's finely carved and crafted. It looks like somebody took great care to make this place.
I'll be right there.
I think that's all Tark can really do for now, so.
Okay. All right, Garvin?
I feel like Garvin would be very, very concerned and interested with whatever it is that this assassin really was. He's just hovering there, burning like the Human Torch. You said, right?
Yep.
And there are crystal nubbins all over them. I'm gonna see if I can.
The crystals are more and more apparent as its cloak. As its clothing is burned away and the flesh is burning. It's more and more like there was crystal growing out of the bones. All over him.
I want to kind of commit whatever I can see. I'm gonna roll scout and just to kind of commit whatever I can see to memory, so that if I encounter someone with any of this stuff later, then I can call it out, be like, oh, you're just like that other guy.
Rock on. I like that. Take a hero coin. That's good thinking.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Thanks.
Okay.
23 will probably take it.
Yep, I think that you'll be able to very quickly identify these sorts of beings in the future.
Cool. You see there's this crystal formations almost growing out of his body.
Yep. And it almost strikes you in sort of a moment of inspiration, like a marionette, like a human puppet.
Oh.
Is there any
gas?
growing up?
That's it. That's all me.
All right, nice. I don't have anything on the board, so Bulgar, what happens next?
I think Bulgar's going to look down at this, this dead kind of crisping over body. How's that cloak look?
Gone.
Oh, gone? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame, because because the master assassin deserves a master assassin's cloak.
I totally agree, and maybe the
I was
master
gonna throw
assassin
a
will
card.
learn how to craft one of these, having seen it, but it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bulger's just gonna kind of look down over, where Jeb fell, this strange little man they just met, kind of sign the hammer across his chest in honor of Thor sending him on his way, and I think he's just gonna kind of start moving up towards Tark, and I'm gonna do a recovery roll.
Cool.
Kind of holding his grumbling stomach. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. All this water climbing up this damn icy mountain. Why'd it have to be so tall? Dwarves have cut stairs in this.
There you go. Nice.
Yep, perfect. And real quick, Bulgar, when you looked over the edge towards the body, you saw a pile of clothes with a red stain in the shirt. But it looks like flowers and all kinds of sort of pretty plants that have grown up out of the ice in place of where his body was.
He's a Jedi.
Yeah, something like that.
Just left dirty laundry on the floor.
Yep.
Oh, it's already cleaning itself.
Right?
Wait for me, brother. I could use a hand over here. I'll take Stone Cleaver and clean it off in my elbow like that. And I'll make a con roll to get a recovery going, for crying out loud.
Nice.
Yep, got it.
Yeah. And
So that's 2 quick points there.
yeah, and Ozark, as you move up, this old man, like, dressed as like a vagabond and in rags, sort of comes out of the tent, and his, like, almost, he's so old, he's almost skeletal, and he sort of reaches up and he waves towards you guys and, come, there's hot soup.
Did you hear that, Bulgar?
It's a shame about Jeb, but he insisted that it was his time. Come.
Oh, listen to my stomach. It's my time too. Yeah, soup, you say? Oh, I'm a fan of soup.
Yes, you must rest. There is much work to do. There's very little time, but hurry. You must
I'll
rest.
race you in a tent, Bulgar. Just kidding, I'm not racing anybody.
Okay,
I
last.
only run from greater sized threats. I don't run for fun.
Yeah, so I think Vlass hurries up. He's like, hold still, Bulgar. 16. Oh God, minimum heal for 3.
Oh, there it is again.
No,
Yep,
that's awesome though. That brings me up to 9. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
good.
a cold D8. You should get another one.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Aw.
Yeah, I'll re-roll it if you want. There's no problem.
Like, I would like let's all send an email to Roll20. Like, I need different sets of die.
Yeah, and that's Vlass's turn.
Tark, you're at
Tark's gonna-
the temple. You just sort of peered inside.
Oh, true. Well, there will be time to look at the temple later. Tark heard soup and he was like, "What? There is a soup?" And he's gonna run up here. Show me this soup, strange man who I have not met.
Oh yes, here. And inside of this very homely tent, he has a cauldron with what looks like stew, boiling on it. And he has these like hand-carved wooden bowls. And he ladles out a bowl of soup and hands it to you. It's warm in your hands in the cold air.
Tark immediately turns and feeds it to Julieta. You have worked harder than me today. I am sure of it.
Nice.
That's it for Tark.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
So, is it the case that everyone's inside that tent, just kind of like souping it up?
Yeah, you're all moving towards the tent. He's handing soup bowls out to all of you. And the soup.
I'd like to keep watch. I mean, somebody's got to do it, and who better?
There you go.
There's some crazy shit. There's a dragon. There's freaking zombies. No, I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, okay, everyone, let's have soup. Dirt.
Well, there used to be a dragon.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. I don't buy it. I'm gonna stay on watch.
Yes. There are at least 2 other dragons.
I wouldn't know that, but
But they
That's
seem
not
to
there.
keep their distance from me, and I don't quite know why, but perhaps they have some wisdom amongst them, and there's like a flicker in his eye as he sort of rolls his hand back and forth, and it almost looks like a tiny little star kind of rolls back and forth over his knuckles and then disappears.
well,
2 more dragons, you say?
if it's all the same to you, I'm going to go ahead and head out and keep watch. Enjoy your food. Rest up. Bandage that, maybe. Ulstrich, you got a little thing about the neck there.
Beard.
I am... yes, quite. I'm relatively unharmed, so I'm going to go out and have a look and see what I can see. I'm just gonna stand watch, like walk around with my bow, like kind of like checking shit out, man, like, and again, like a circumference around this tent.
Nice. Excellent. Outstanding. All right, so Kazaget. He's very welcoming. He's very, warm personality. There's much to do, friends. There's much to do. Jeb and I have spent the last few years preparing the way for this day. We knew it would come. I cannot go with you, unfortunately. My duty is here. Someone must guard the many shades of Manic and keep them imprisoned here in Olo.
What?
What? And we came all this way to find Jeb. What do you propose?
Oh, but no, he's the Jeb, and he points at Vlass. You have Jeb now.
No, that's Vlass. Remember when we all introduced ourselves? Have you been up here alone this whole time?
That lizard's name is Vlass. Try to keep up, eh?
Has that timeline not come to pass yet? It's so confusing sometimes.
Alright, you lost me.
Is this a...
Then what? We'll just go back with our Vlass between our legs?
No. In the temple, we have prepared the way. We have made a tunnel to the Crystal Spire for you.
Oh, excellent. Now I get it, finally.
Aye, son. There is much for you to do, unfortunately.
We've got to inform the king, though. We've got a coordinated strike plan.
Yes.
We could use a wizard like you too.
There are some things you must know. The armies, though they battle and it will be decided by you. 4, 5. Oh yes, there are 5 of you. That's right. You must understand. You must understand. He's a little bit confusing. Like talking to Kazaget is kind of like, it's a little bit strange. He sort of talks in riddles and sort of circles around, constantly. And what you must understand, your enemy, he's not all what he seems. He's a very powerful wizard. Ever since he came here, and I'm pretty sure that, well, I can't be certain, but I'm pretty sure that one of the shades has possessed him, or perhaps he possesses the shade. I'm not really sure. You must understand, your enemy, he is not quite what he seems. But it's almost time. It's almost time. The way, it's more of a... It's not just the place, it's the time. It's the time and the place. You have to be there at the right moment in the time and the place to get to the other place in the time. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
I've never understood any of it. Can I have some more soup?
I did catch the word tunnel. Now that I know.
Yes, well, a tunnel, yes, sort of. It's really more of like a trans-dimensional crossing between multiple space-time realities and, calculating for flux, differential shift of timelines. It's interesting work. We've been working on it for years.
So a tunnel then.
Sure.
All right, they're great for going to one place to another.
I'm glad we're talking about a tunnel. For a minute there, I thought he was insulting me.
Yes.
Well, I'll finish my soup and start walking over toward this way he's describing, which I assume is the entrance to a tunnel.
Right. Yes, and we've had the orcs. They appreciate the services that I offer with the dragons. They've prepared a few relics for you within the temple.
I like the sound of that.
That was the nicest thing they have done for us.
Yes. But you must
Use a
understand.
bigger bowl.
Manic is very dangerous. His shade is very dangerous. Be careful.
Who is the shade?
Like
Who
under
is
an awning?
Far too.
Right.
You must
That
understand.
can be nice.
The shade of Manic. He's a very powerful dark wizard who died many years ago, but didn't die. You see, he was fractured.
And he went into Randy. Well, that's a hell of a thing.
Well, your enemy. Yes. And
Perfect. We'll go down the tunnel and stab him.
Right on, man.
An excellent plan.
Oh, Brandon, I don't know if you have a
I'm
hero
hearing,
coin, but go ahead and take one. You're so true to your character. It's perfect.
Finally. Yeah.
Just wore him down. Like, here, fine.
Yes.
I love that you're just like so it's a tunnel, so we can just walk down the tunnel, stab him. Yeah, excellent plan.
Yep.
It sounds brilliant to me.
It sounds like a great plan. You stab him, I'll pound the sword in.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and so Vlass, as you look inside the temple area, there, sure enough, you see a place of power. You're once again familiar with these things.
Yep, that was going to be my turn to go down there and kind of check it out.
Yep. Yeah. So in this
see
temple,
what I see.
you all find a milestone.
Oh, what?
I know.
Snap. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I seem to have found a MacGuffin.
Metaloot.
Metaloot.
I love it.
Yeah, there's some
too.
relics that have been sort of tossed in here, and you all find,
These are
a thing of
relics.
use.
Relics that have been tossed in here.
It's been tossed in here, man.
Yep.
I gotta write that down. That's so funny.
Yeah.
We found this. This is a couple of thousand years old. Fucking dough. Here we go.
Throw it in the cave.
This crossbow has killed a king and changed the fate of a country. Fuck it.
Just stir it in here with the brooms.
That's
Hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Man.
You need a hat.
All right. So, are there any? Do you guys have any other questions for Kazaget? Do you have any other actions you want to take in this space?
Kazagat, your king calls you to the battlefield. You have to come to the front lines.
I have sent the king aid, Sir Balgar, and I assure you that Akram and I are fast and old friends. He understands the duty that is guarding the shades of Manic to prevent the splintering of time even more. I know it may be hard for a warrior to understand, but this is beyond all of us. It's beyond me, really, but it is the duty.
Right, you could have just said, I've sent help. You've got
that.
a lot of words.
Didn't I say that? I did say that. Was that a different timeline? I don't...
He's a wizard, for crying out loud. Let him be.
All right, Vlas. Do your communion with spirits. Let us get out of this. Actually, I'm not that cold, really. Oh, look at that bloody gem right there. Well, I'm putting that baby around my neck. And
Nice.
claiming my milestone.
There you go.
Yeah, Jason, I think Vlas would commune with the spirits and see, if he could make sense of all this.
Yep.
So, mod 20.
Nice.
Oh boy. Sounds
Nice.
like sense.
Yeah, this is a place of power that has been very specially prepared. You can feel that it travels somewhere far to the west, in the direction of the Crystal Spire, which, towers over the Greenlands. And you also get sort of a haunting flash from the spirits of those dog things that tore down your village.
Ooh.
That's never good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so indeed this thing is like a waypoint or it'll open a portal to take us to that location.
It seems to be, at least from your examination, it seems to be exactly as described by Kazget.
Osric, I think I found your tunnel.
Excellent. Let's jump in it. You go first. I'll watch to make sure you land.
Yeah, it doesn't
Take a
quite
route.
work like that. You'll all need to stand in the glyph when it's turned on.
Nice.
Yep.
We've all got to stand together.
Ark, Garvin, let's get going. Calling all greenshanks and teeny greenies.
Lizards, dwarves, and men, get in here. And whatever you are, Tark.
I am many things.
Too many people.
Yeah, and so I think it's like Flask goes to activate it, he pounds his staff and he's like,
I'm
will
eating
now-
a cup of soup.
Nice. I will now.
gets to the soup.
I think Vlas is like, I will now utter the words of power. Magnifico.
Love it. Player point.
Magnifico.
Can be taught.
And he's kind of looking around with his cheesy grin, like, huh?
Nice. Very nice.
Stark is moved. He's like, I am so proud of you.
I'd pat you on the back, but I don't really like to touch you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I think with that, Vlas would activate it, if he can, if he knows how.
Outstanding. All right, so it activates.
Nice.
Oh, what?
I'm sure it's just going to be oh, sweet. Oh, we're inside this shit already.
That's
Hello.
rad.
Oh, snap.
Whoa.
There's a dark sky above you
We're on
as
top
the
of it.
black sun burns overhead. There are the constant cawing of ravens and crows as they circle this tower top in like a band, just sort of circling. Before you, there are 4 figures. Osric, unmistakably, is Pete, standing in the center with this huge hammer. There's this woman standing in the back, spinning this chain with a hammer.
Oh, shit.
There is the figure blast that you saw down on the battlefield with a sort of hovering bolt next to his head. and the Horned Lord floating in the air, chanting and moving his hands, making symbols of power, with this sort of glowing orb floating around him. And at his feet is this runed glyph with the body of Styx sitting in the center.
Oh, what the fuck?
There are the chittering of rats and vermin all over the floor.
What?
No.
Here at the top of the Crystal Spire.
I'd like to choose my milestone before we go any further.
It's the staff of a former character.
When the creator of a young human, please pick up your child.
Yep. It's time to spin up some new music. I'm going to turn on the, let's see.
We got relic cleanup in aisle 4.
Right.
Relic cleanup. Gates of Bulgaria. It's pretty dark.
Oh, what a sight that is.
Yep.
Jeez.
See, if we had a hell pickup, we could drive through those ravens, and they wouldn't be able to warn the others. Seriously, because like I've never heard him say truck, 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 but all the time I hear him say car, car, car.
Yeah. And I think unlike I think
Setting him up, knock him down.
Garvin's probably
No,
the
that
only
was a
person
good- that was a
here.
good-
That was so bad.
But there's
That was a
definitely
good
like the
ball.
clash of like weapons and that kind of thing down below.
Oh god, our comrades are fighting to try to get in.
Yep. So it's a little bit early, but I think this is such a moment that we're gonna call our session end here.
I think we have to.
Yeah, I think we need
have to.
Man.
So what everybody gets a single round kind of going around. So Bulgar, you're first.
Oh man. Oh, that's right. Well, I think I have to first blood it a little bit. Bulgar steps forward, just screaming out, "You get your bloody hands off of her!" And I think he's gonna dig into his bag and pull out that blade, the last dagger of Styx, and he's just gonna wing it, throwing it straight at the guy.
Okay.
I'm kind of assuming it's gonna bounce off the bubble, but he's got to throw it.
Sure. Give me your roll.
Oh. Are we still on a 12?
Yeah, we're still at a 12.
It's dead on.
Yeah. Your dagger like flings straight into the bubble, and then it reflects back at you at lightning speed. What? Go ahead and roll the damage on it.
Oh. Shnikes. For 4.
Yeah, it stabs into your shoulder as it bounces back off the bubble.
And then gonna
Interesting
finish up a
note.
charge.
Yeah. Also, this is a major tell. Just throwing that in there. You watch the 3 other figures here. When that bubble is hit, they all sort of wobble a little bit. It doesn't look like they were hurt, but there's definitely some kind of connection.
Oh, yep. Treat.
That's how he always does it with his rainbow magic.
Yeah, and then I'd finish up just charging up around the side. That's his final frame.
Okay.
Get your bloody hands off of her! Disrespecting the dead.
Okay. Osric.
Creepy music.
All right, I'll step forward. Look at Pete, be like, Pete Gurney Gulgan, brother of Morris Gurney Gulgan, me uncle. You'll join me now, or not even family will stand between you and me sister. Now you come, you stand by my side, and I'd like to try to command him with my class report.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead and roll it up.
That's a +5 on that one.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Oh shit.
What is happening?
Oh.
Fuck that motherfucker. Woo!
Oh man. Holy shit. So there's nothing stronger in all the cosmos than the loyalty of brotherhood between dwarves.
Yeah!
And Pete stumbles for a moment, sort of falling to his knees. The black orbs of his eyes begin to clear just a little bit. And it almost looks like looking at like cataracts, right? And he looks at you and says, Osric, my boy. Oh god, it hurts. It hurts.
Okay.
And he's like clawing at these like crystals that are growing out of him.
You don't have much time. Make what life you have count, me uncle. And that's my turn.
Oh, that's so badass. He says, he looks at you and he says, send me to the halls of our father. He has soul linked us. It's the only way to get to him. He did the same when we faced him years ago. He bound all of our family and friends to him. Unless you take our lives, you will not be able to harm him. Please,
I don't give
Osric.
up that easily, Pete. What you're about to find out.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's a hell of a final frame.
All right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, Vlas?
Yeah, I think Vlas's final frame is him just like closing his eyes and standing there with his staff. And I think he's going to try to cast illusion and make replicas of everybody in the party. So it looks like we suddenly like, poof, like everybody splits and now we've got doubles of everybody.
Nice. All right, roll it up.
Oh, but only a 9.
Take my coin, baby. Take my coin.
Yeah, take his coin.
Nice.
This whole time.
Come on. Yeah,
Yes.
19.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so great. Hold on.
Ooh, but only 1 round.
Okay. Well, for 1 round, you've got all of these sort of weird clones. And I think that if anyone takes a shot at any of you, there's only a 50-50 shot, even if they hit, that they'd actually hit you.
Nice. That's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Cool.
So many heroes.
Yep, so many heroes. Tark, you recognize Pete, your old
That's
friend.
true. Both Tarks kind of like languidly ride Julieta around to the outside looking, and they say, "Our name is Tark Ismail the Fourth." And he takes out the sword that he picked up in the relic room. He's like, "This is the blade of Sir Thalion, the greatest knight of my nation, and I do not know how it has come into my hands." And then the blade erupts into this shadow. It's like, going to turn into this black flame.
Nice.
He's like, "But I have come here to kill you. Prepare to die."
Gnarly.
Awesome.
His Inigo moment.
Yes.
All
And
right.
that's all. It's all he's. You know what? He's gonna actually try to take the recovery action because he's a little wounded. So he's catching his breath and steeling himself for the battle.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Sweet.
All right, cool. Oh, he can sing a duet. You're right.
Okay,
He's gonna try that.
you pass. Yeah, we're still at a 12.
Cool. That's it for him. He steadies this huge blade in 2 hands, and it's like crackling, and he's ready to fight.
Yes.
All right. Garvin.
Garvin walks over this way as he's kind of like knocking an arrow, and looks over at that kid with a way too fluffy cloak.
It looks like you grew into it.
Right?
Says,
He grew into it.
Yeah, he's an adult now.
he looks over at Osric and says, "Looks like this one could use to catch a few arrows, eh?" And he just knocks an arrow. He's just kind of whatever. He's like, whatever. Just another dead imbecile. And I'm gonna scout. I'm gonna scout at him now. Garvin talks a big game, but he's actually thinking critically in this moment.
Nice. That's cool.
Oh, did I get a hero coin a little minute ago?
I believe you did.
Boop.
Oh, there you go. You got it.
Nice.
My full attention was on him too, like this thing. Like I don't know anything about him anymore, So as a player, even.
Yep. All right. What's the effort?
Effort.
Yeah, you hit him, didn't you? You shot him?
No, I scouted.
Oh, you scouted. Yeah. Okay. Magic user for sure. He's got this like levitating arrow kind of next to him. And he's got the crystals. I mean, you identify all three of these characters have sort of these, puppet crystals sort of growing out of them.
Okay.
You might be a little bit worried about all the swarms of vermin that you notice sort of starting to eke out of the corners.
How bad could it be?
How bad could it be, right? 3 swarms.
They're only rats.
Right, and many, many more ravens and birds flying around. And more importantly, you hear, the clashing of the battle down below.
Lars, can you do something about these vermin? Reach the spirits or something. I don't know. They're going to become a problem. Clone them.
Clone them.
That's it. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Sweet. All right. So, in sort of the final moments here, there's this sort of crystal floating out in front of Rodzi. It's inside of his sphere, but you all see sort of a stream of blood sort of lift up off of sticks and float into this crystal. And he laughs and he says, "I told you, Osric, I don't need your blood anymore. It was so kind as to leave your sister behind for me."
We didn't leave her behind.
I'm gonna make you a fucking Rodzi sandwich.
There you go.
And I won't even eat it.
I was just about to add that.
Yes.
That's too funny.
Make you a Rodzi sandwich.
Do not worry. We will all find peace when I have completed the ritual and brought the Trinity here.
And they'll find pieces of you everywhere.
Good one, Bogart.
Excellent. All right, guys. That's it. The session end. Thanks for playing.
Nice.
Cool.
Welcome.
Live.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. I know we. I guess we're not too far off from our normal time here. We've been playing an hour since we came back from the break.
Nice.
So nice.
This
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, and
this
thanks.
is gonna.
Badass.
Thank you, Brandon, for drawing his amazing swarm tokens.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna get so bad.
Yep,
Well,
and
for us, you're gonna nat 20 all the way through it.
Well, I only got one. So I need to pick a milestone, right?
Yep. You guys all got all the milestone there, and the world timer. By the way, it counts down to 6.
Yeah, I had to retcon the gem that I was talking about. I needed a second tier 2 before I can go after that fighter's gem.
All right, sounds
Not
good.
time for tier 3 yet.
Yeah, and remember, you can only equip 10 items, so think about what is valuable to your character and what isn't if you've hit that limit.
Yep, I have.
Yeah.
I think I have too. Tark is multi-classing, so he took a shadow item this time. He's
Yeah,
multi-class.
that's cool. I'm good with that.
The class thing.
Take
That
one
way
of
I
the-
can heal myself in combat.
Take one at a cleric level.
Right? Just
Yeah.
remember, all of my traps kill D6 paladins. So
D6 paladins. That's funny. All my traps kill D6 paladins. I'm saying that like tomorrow.
I know.
What
Well,
was the other one? They've thrown some relics in here. What was the line? I can't remember.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
there's just some relics tossed in here. Go ahead and grab one.
Some relics tossed in here.
Okay, let's pick those up.
I know, that's so funny. Like tossed in here.
We've got some relics tossed in there. They got them ready. They got them ready for you.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
I love that we just there's just randomly these two like creepy motherfucker magic people just hanging out on top of a glacier waiting for us for years to get there. and then one of them's like, I'll just die. And the other one's like, hey, what's up?
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy. I'm gonna talk real crazy. I'm gonna send you in this crazy mission.
So
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
I don't know a single word that has less than 5 syllables.
And we're all and then
That was great.
All of our characters are like, okay.
yeah. So this is meta knowledge here, but Jeb knew that if he didn't put himself out there to reveal Ren, that he would have insta-killed Vlass instead.
That would have been mean.
Right, so that was that. Jeb needed to basically flush out Ren in order to protect the next vessel.
Obi-Wan. He pulled an Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he pulled an Obi-Wan. Thus, the clothes disappearing, like the whole... Yeah. Yep.
Hey, he's a Jedi. Hey,
Right.
little Jedi in
Yeah.
his blood.
So your characters wouldn't know that, but just letting you guys know, that was sort of the real... it's not quite as insane as it might look.
That's
cool.
insane.
Yeah.
It's pure lunacy.
It's pure lunacy.
Lunacy, I say.
All right. Well, again, thanks for playing. I had a freaking blast. And next week, looks like we're doing this against this dude.
This dude.
This dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prepare.
Yep.
Nice.
You guys have been asking for this for weeks.
I need a
We
young
need
priest and an
vengeance.
old. Need a young priest and an old priest, please.
Yeah. Yep.
We've got a lizard and a hammer.
A lizard and a
It'll
hammer.
have to do.
All right. I'm rolling the end clip here.
I don't know what.
End clip? Cool.
Yeah. It's just the whole click here to subscribe. Because
That's
we're
what
cool.
they called me in high school.
Mash that like
End
button.
clip.
Yep.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, too fun.
Yo, end clip. What up?
Yep.
And I was like,